Attention duelists, Phoenix here, and bring you clearing out my replays. As you can see, these are all winners because I never lose. Let's go ahead and show you the weird, the wonderful me. If you hear any noise in the background, no you don't. This one was going on during the freebie deck event. Set Descending Lost Star. I was playing the Synchron one. One also sets one. Pass back to me. Draw Nitro Synchron. Summon Drill Synchron. Go for a punch. He uses the Swordsman of Revealing Light. Gets rid of my Drill Synchron. They set one. Pass back to me. Draw Shooting Star. Summon my Turbo Synchron. Swing it in. Turbo Synchron's effect activates so I can summon a monster with attack stat less than the damage I took. Sync those two together. Make Armory Arm. Set another one and pass. Opponent passes it back to me. Set one past them. They summon Goblinberg. Trigger Kage Tokage. Goblinberg brings out the Break and Saber. Overlay Goblinberg and Kage Tokage for Utopia. Turn Utopia into Ray Victory with Rank of Magic Neuron Force. Swing Ray at my Armory Arm. Trigger its effect, attaching unit. It gets bigger. I'm in danger. Or am I? Activate Descending Lost Star. Summon back my Armory Arm. Flip up Shield Wing. Summon Nitro Synchron. Sync everyone together for Nitro Warrior. Synchron effect activates, letting me draw Fighting Spirit. Whip it. Put Junk Barrage on him. Starts swinging. His effect activates. He gets bigger. I can change the battles of another monster. And by getting rid of... He activates Pinpoint Guard, summon back to Goblinberg. He gets another monster, so Fighting Spirit makes me bigger. Junk Barrage activates again. Opponent goes Monster Born for Utopia. Fighting Spirit, making my Nitro Warrior bigger for every monster he has. He makes Ray Victory. Attach the units, use Ray Victory's effect, Fighting Spirit. Use that to save my Nitro Warrior. Nitro Warrior just happens to still be bigger now. After Utopia Ray V lost its effect. Swing into the Goblinberg. Battle damage for game. I think that event had a neat idea. I wish the decks didn't suck. Here I'm playing Crystal Beast. Activate Bond. Add Tiger. Set Crystal Dragon. Use Crystal Dragon's effect. Bring out a turtle. Add a Rainbow Dragon. Corridor. Return the beast. Summon itself. Send away Corridor. Colossus. Summon Carbuncle. Link it off with the turtle. For Cherubini. Cherubini, send away Cat. Bump up itself. Set Droplet. And pass. Opponent goes Soul Servant. Set Eternal Soul on top. Pitch one to summon the Illusion Magician Apprentice. Those words are in the wrong order. Swings over my Cherubini, take damage, pass to me. Summon Pegasus. Pegasus, bring out Dragon. Use Dragon. Bring out Amber Mammoth. Add a Dragon. Colossus, go attack mode. Swing into the Illusion Magician. Swing Pegasus. Swing Mammoth. Pass to the opponent. Opponent goes Magician's Souls. Send away a Dark Magician. Summon itself. Set 1. Banish Soul Servant to draw. Activate Secrets of Dark Magic. Using Magician's Souls with Dark Magician Girl. Attempts to swing into my Colossus. Use Forbidden Droplet, pitching Topaz Tiger, reducing his stats and negating his effect. Effect still goes off Engrave. Summons Dark Magician and a girl. Girl swing over Amber Mammoth. Magician swing over Pegasus. Pass back to me. Set Crystal Master in the scale. Opponent goes Eternal Soul. Summon Pegasus. Pegasus, bring out Eagle. Summon Rainbow Dragon. Summon Rainbow Dragon. Send away Rainbow Dragon for Rainbow Overdrive. Banish 7. And opponent surrenders. I owe that win to Colossus. Here I'm playing a combination of the Gaia starter decks. Opponent summons Ellis, uses the Ellis in hand effect to attempt to summon herself, fire off the Maxi. Maxi resolves. Ellis hits the board, turns both into a Caspatel. Caspatel using her effect, add Martha to hand. He is feeding the Maxi really hard. Martha summons herself and the third Ellis. Set 1 back row. My turn. Start off with the Duster for that back row. They fire it off as a Vadis. Vadis will resolve, summoning a bunch of Exo Sisters, an Irene and a Sophia. Summon Artillery Catapult Turtle. He uses Maxi. I play into it. Catapult Turtle brings out Gaia Magical. He Valors my Gaia. Activate Gateway to Chaos. Add another Gaia Magical. Set 1. Gaia Magical, crash into Caspatel. Pass to my opponent. Opponent overlays Martha and Ellis. Make Michaelis. Michaelis effect, banish my Twin Twister. Use other effect, attach unit, add Pax. Pax effect, add Sophia. Summon Sophia, Sophia draw. Set 2 back row. Swing end to my face. Activate Pot of Extravagance. Mana 6. Opponent responds with Eternia, getting rid of my field spell, which is fine because it doesn't matter. I draw 2. Summon Gaia Magical, who brings out the Curse of Dragon. Curse of Dragon grabs me Spiral Fusion. Spiral Fuse away. Make Gaia the Magical Knight of Dragons. Curse of Dragon will target it. Negating the effects on monsters weaker than it. Activate Spiral Spear Strike. Swing into Michaelis. When it destroys a monster, it gains Protect stat, and it can also attack twice. Bada bing, baba doom. Here we're getting into a longer one. 8-round match in the Duels Cup. Playing Runic, because the Duel Cup makes me play sweaty. Upstart, draw Freezing Curse, Terraforming, get Runic Fountain, activate Fountain, activate Freezing Curse. Opponent goes max C, which is totally fine because I'm only summoning once. Bring up my baby girl Hugin. Use Golden Droplet. They draw, banish. Also, should note, this is a heavy deck that they're playing. And you can see on my first go, I got Revolution Chaos and Wandering Griffin Rider and Collapse Serpent. Used Dispelling because they drew. Thanks to my own Droplet, Runic Fountain will return my 3 cards. Let me draw 3. Activate Runic Tip, get one of my choice. Another Golden Droplet, because I know I'll be able to use it. Set an Ash Floss and pass. Opponent uses Rite of Aramasir. Activate Runic Golden Droplet. Hopefully I can knock some stuff out of their options. Got another Illusion of Chaos, Change of Heart, Leviner. They get their token though, and I return 2, draw 2. Today's Fateful Adventure. I'll hit them with the Ash Blossom to say no. They were called by my Ash. Sad, but that's the way it is. Fateful Adventure gets them Water Enchantress. And they discard her. Activate Runic Dispelling because they add a card to their hand. Hit another Punk card, banish some more. Water Enchantress will banish herself to get a Rite of Aramasir. That's fine. Milling himself out is great. They go Dragon Ravine. Discard Fairy Tale Snow. Send away Abso Router. Abso Router gets them Rocket. Synchron. Summon Rocket Synchron. Summon a monster so Draco Back will equip itself. They bounce my Ash Blossom with it. Link off Rocket Synchron for the Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will pop itself. Add Rocket Synchron back. Rocket Recharger will discard itself to summon back the Striker. Sorry, summon back Nocto Vision. Swings into Hugin with his token. Hugin bounces herself back into my extra. That's 2 back row. During the end phase, activate Freezing Curses to summon a Moonin. Draw Card of Demise. Set all I have. Activate Card of Demise. Draw Runic Slumber. Activate Runic Slumber, giving Moonin protections. This is a trigger fountain. Send back 3. Activate Upstart. Draw Feather Duster. Use Feather Duster. Opponent declares Cross Out, calling that grass looks greener. I'm guessing he either didn't have Feather Duster or was it already sent away by one of the cards? And he didn't clock that. Nah, he just must not have had Duster. So everything gets swept away. Draco Back will re-equip itself. I set Runic Destruction. During the end phase, I gotta discard. Opponent summons their Rocket Synchron, which will summon back Abso Router. Draco Back will bounce my Card of Demise. He summons Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler does its thing. Abso Router does its thing. I'm holding on to Runic Destruction for something bigger. Which is to say I might potentially need a body blocker, as his board is filling up. He adds Rocket Recharger, sends away the rest. Uses Fairy Tale Snow, banishing a bunch to summon herself. She flips my Moonin down, which is fine. Summons Light Pulsar by its own effect. Sorry, yep, Wyver Buster. Not Light Pulsar, that's the other thing. Linking away a bunch of his monsters to make triple burst. That was surprising. Nocto Vision lets him draw a card. Uses Foolish Burial, thinning out his deck more, that's fine. Summons Destrudo, that was sent away with Foolish, linking all of his monsters away for a Boral End. Now there's a problem. Chaos Ruler will banish a Light and Dark, summon itself back. Moves to battle, Boral End will swing at Ash Bloss. and into my Moonin. Goes direct, activate Runic Destruction, summoning back a Jerry. Runic Fountain will trigger to give me 1. And I draw Runic Tip, the best one. Jerry will pop the Chaos Ruler. Passes it back to me. Get Paw Duality. Activate Pot, thinking I'll special summon on his turn. Out of all the options, I'll take Upstart for the guaranteed draw. Use it. Get Runic Slumber. Runic Tip to add a card of my choice. Grab Flashing Fire. Use Flashing Fire. Pop that pesky token. Runic Fountain. Send back 2, draw 2. Activate Golden Droplet, firing off all I have. Use Dispelling. Getting rid of some more. Set everyone what I got. Activate Carve Demise to draw. Set 3. Opponent's down to 10 cards. Activate Runic Destruction to summon my Hugin. Runic Fountain, send back 3. Draw 3. I got a bullet in every chamber for this guy. He uses Quick Launch, summoning Rocket Tracer. Uses Boral End to negate my Hugin and summon Rocket Synchron. Summons a Rocket Recharger, flashing fire on his face-up Rocket Tracer. He will send it away for Snow to summon herself. Flashing Fire misfires. Snow swings into my card. Runic Slumber is protecting her, so he swings again with Boral End. Then she'll be set back to my deck. And all of the monsters are all 0 attack. Activate Runic Smiting Storm. He's down to 1 card in his deck. Activate Freezing Curses to summon a monster. He'll Boral End again. There's Rocket Tracer. Hugin's on board. Runic Fountain to send cards back. But it doesn't matter because I've got my set Smiting Storm, which activate, declaring 1, send away his last Chaos Space, and end my turn for a Chaos Dragon Link pile deck to be completely milled out. What I did may be illegal in some states, but I did what I had to survive. Now I'm playing Adamancipator. Adamancipator Fossil. Activate Miracle Rupture, sending away Weathering Soldier. Weathering Soldier gets me Fossil Fusion. Summon Flint Krieger. Researcher will summon herself. Seeker summon itself. Researcher using her effect to check. I got a Flint Krieger. And Crystal. Crystal is summoned by an Adamancipator effect, so I get to draw a card and get Analyzer. Seeker this time. Check in the top. Summon Xenoguitar. Researcher and Flint Krieger will sync together to make Naturia Beast. Great card. Seeker and the Crystal are going to sync together to make Raptite. Raptite's turn to check and summon. I get a Researcher. Researcher and Raptite are going to sync together. Make Dragite. End my turn. As many spell negates as I want, and a spell trap negate. Opponent set, pass. Pass to me. Use Raptite's effect to check. Opponent activates Skill Drain. Sorry, Dragite's effect to check. Opponent Skill Drains, use Dragite to negate the Skill Drain. Pop by. Get 1 hit, which is all I need to send his monster back. Banish 2 to summon Gaia Plate, summon Analyzer. Opponent surrenders. Another long one, so buckle up. 9 turns. Still playing Runic. Go Upstart. Grab skill drain. Duality. Grab a smiting storm. Activate the fountain. Activate runic tip. Grabbing golden droplet. Activate the droplet. Use fountain to send back 2, draw 2. Set 2, pass. Activate Smiting Storm during the standby phase. Draw phase to summon Hugin. Opponent activates multi-roll. Use it to send away their card. Activates Therion Disco Elysium. So, add the Regulus. Summons Ray. Ray swings my monster. I fire off a skill drain. Hugin goes back. They didn't link off Ray the way a person would. Kinda, not using that fancy effect stuff. Kinda into Shizuku. Uses King Regulus, summoning itself, equipping Kinda. Kina's popped immediately, thanks to skill drain. Attempt to use Shizuku's effect. I hit the freezing curse. And it's Jerry. And Runic Fountain to send back 2, draw 2. Get a sea turtle. That will be important later. Activate Duality. Check for runic cards. Add Flashing Fire. Set 1. Hey Ara, welcome to the stream. Pass to my opponent. They set 1 using multi-roll to send their card away. They swing with Therion. I fire off the runic. Regulus will banish itself. And it's no longer on field, so it will negate. Not banish, send itself away. Runic Fountain will still trigger, though. But I get Cycloned. Nope, just Runic. Shizuku will swing into my Ash Blossom, then fire off Afterburners to pop my monster and my back row. Skill Drain is gone. Blinks off Shizuku for Kagari. Kagari will give them the Afterburners back. And now is when the Sea Turtle will come relevant. Kagari go back into Shizuku. Activate the Afterburners again. Pop the Ash Blossom. Attempts to add card. Ash Blossom say no. Ash Blossom there was mostly to get cards out of my hand so I could use Card of Demise more efficiently. And multi-roll will reset Afterburner. And Shark Cannon. I get Dispelling. Activate. Summon another Jerry. Tribute their monster for Gamma Seal. Now with the monster in the main monster zones, they can't use their Sky Striker cards. Battle phase, Gamma swings over Jerry. Disco Elysium attempts to re-add Regulus, but I say no. Jerry will pop Regulus. Sorry, pop Disco Elysium. Or Disco Elysium. I'm thinking of the other game. Pass back to me. Get Runic Tip. Fire off the tip. Get a fountain. Activate fountain. Activate Card Demise. Draw 3. Upstart. Another copy of Freezing Curses. Activate it. Negating Gamma Steel's effect. Runic Fountain will activate. Send back 3, draw 3. Activate Upstart. Set 4. Pass to my opponent. Opponent uses multi-roll. I fire off the Flashing Fire. Summoning a monster. It's Moonin. Well, the play surprisingly is my opponent gets rid of my Moonin for Gamma Seal. I fire off another Freezing Curses, get my Hugin back. He can pitch a Raigeki, so I don't need it. They hit me with the Imperm, throwing out their back row. Move to battle, Gamma swing at Gamma. Activate Slumber, making their monster not be destroyed by battle. And they stop, because I want to make sure that their Sky Striker spells stay offline. I draw another Fountain. Not great, but I do have Droplet. Use it. Trigger Fountain. Fountain send back 3, draw 3. And the Sky Striker player, realizing that their gimmick does not work against me, surrenders. Pause this for a sec, be right back. Okay, back into the action. ABC. Activate Theriantis Coliseum. Add Therian King Regulus. Terraforming now to add Union Hanger. Union Hanger activate. Add Sea Crush. Summon Sea Crush. Equip itself with Union Driver thanks to Union Hanger. Send away Union Driver to equip itself with B Buster Drake instead. De-equip Buster Drake to summon it. Link the two together. Make Platinum Gadget. Crush Wyvern and Buster Drake's effect will activate to add and summon a Union monster, respectively. B Buster adds A Assault. Sea Crush summons A Assault. I use Platinum Gadget to summon my other B Buster. Link those two off for IP. The B Buster was just sent away, effect will activate, as will A Assault. These monsters are not once per turns. A Assault will add back one of my Buster Drakes, and the other one will add an Assault Core. Activate Rite of Aramasir, summon a token, activate Fateful Adventure, use Fateful Adventure to add Wandering Griffin Rider, pitch A Assault Core, use Therian King Regulus, equipping itself with A Assault Core. Regulus is now immune to monster effects. Fateful Adventure, equipping the Dracoback, summon Griffin Rider, set, called by, and pass. Get 2 negates and IP. Opponent summons Keeper of Dragon Magic. Sends away Archbrave Dragon, adding Branded Fusion. Activate the Branded Fusion. Fire off IP in response to this, because I don't want to deal with that. Make a Unicorn. Unicorn is going to be ready on the summon of his monster to spin it. It's Albion. Albion's effect triggers, as does the Unicorn, pitching my B Buster to spin the Albion. Get out of here. He will still fuse off his Keeper of Dragon Magic with Fallen Valbaz for Lubellion. Lubellion pitches a Black Metal Dragon, uses its effect. I fire off the Griffin Rider to negate, and use Called By to negate the Black Metal Dragon, because I know what that can do. Negate, destroy, negate, banish. He activates Dragon Shrine. Return of the Dragon Lords. Regulus to say no. He's playing an off-brand deck, but he's definitely doing a lot with it. My A Assault Core that was sent away will add back my Buster Drake. And it passes to me. I draw another Buster Drake. He uses Archbrave to summon back Felgrand, Divine Lord, which will get rid of my token. Use Fateful Adventure to add a Water Enchantress, discard her for cost. Banish the Water Enchantress to add Rite of Aram's Mirror, so I can get a token back. Drake returns, summon Buster Drake, equip itself with Sea Crush, Link it with my Nightmare Unicorn for access code. Access code effect, targeting Unicorn. Sea Crush Wyvern effect will activate for being sent away. Buster Drake effect for being sent away. Buster Drake add a Assault. Sea Crush summon Assault. Access code gain 3000. Banish a bunch of monsters to summon ABC Dragon Buster. Use access code banishing IP to pop his monster, which is protected by Return of the Dragon Lords. Use access code again, this time using Platinum Gadget. Now you're gone. Move to battle. Swing a Assault. Swing token. And opponent surrenders. This next match happens in the Duelist Cup. It is very jarring to not see the icon for what rank you're playing at off to the side. I'm playing Weather Painters. Activate Sunny Canvas. Summon the Lightning Painter. Sorry, Weather Painter Thunder. Use Sunny Canvas to get rid of itself to activate Snow. Snow will add Forecast. Use Forecast. Setting Rainbowed Canvas. Summon Painter Rain. Set Painter Thunder Canvas. Pass turn my opponent. Summon my monster during their turn. They summon Deep Sea Diva. They're immediately obvious that they're playing Sprite. Fire off Ash Blossom in response. They summon Sprite Blue. I use Rain. Rain tagging out with Rainbow to summon the Sunny Painter. They add Carrot. I have to assume they add Carrot because they don't... Add Carrot because they don't fully understand how the Weather Painters work. He swings, I activate the Thunder Canvas. Activate Thunder Painter's effect. Using the effect of Snowy Canvas. Adding a Cloudy Canvas to my hand. Thunder Canvas is activated. They swing at my Sunny Painter. I use Thunder Canvas to bounce his monster. He activates Sprite Starter. Summons Sprite Carrot. Swings at my face. Sorry, summon Sprite Red, then Carrot. Then Jet. Jet adding Sprite Smashers. Using Jet and Red to make Gigantic. Gigantic will detach unit to summon Swap Frog. Swap Frog send away Ronin Totem. Bounce itself back to hand. Get rid of Deep Sea Diva to summon itself. Send away a Swap Frog. Ronin Totem, banish Swap Frog, summon itself. Ronin Totem and Swap Frog make Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf, summon back Sprite Red. Set one back row, that's Sprite Smashers. Pass to me. I draw Skill Drain. Now my Weather Painters come back. Rain comes back, they'll use Carrot to negate that. I will chain the effect using Snowy Canvas, getting her out of there so I still get something. Adding a Painter Snow. Red does negate my Rain. Sunny comes back, and Thunder. Use the Weather Forecast to use my back row as material for the Link summoning of Weather Painter Rainbow. He'll attempt to use Elf's effect. I'll use the effect granted to Sun by Rainbow as an Omni Negate. At this point, he realizes I have more Omni Negates than he has anythings, and he surrenders. I repeat, Sprite loses to Weather Painter. Let's move on. So much for top of the meta. Playing more ABC. Opponent going first using Pod Duality reveals Majesty's Fiend, Jowgen the Spiritualist, and Fossil Dining Pachycephalo. If you don't want to play the game, just don't turn it on. Activates Mausoleum of the Emperor, using its effect to summon His Majesty's Fiend, and passes to me. I draw Regulus. Activate Union Hanger, adding a Assault Core. Activate Rite of Hermesir, summoning the token, and Fateful Adventure. Fateful Adventure, adding a Wandering Griffin Rider, pitching a Assault Core for cost. Equip my token with Dracoback, bounce His Majesty's Fiend so I can play the game. Regulus will summon itself, equipping a Assault Core. Summon Sea Crush. Sea Crush will equip Union Driver. Wandering Griffin Rider will summon itself. Union Driver banish self. Summon a Bee Buster. Opponent surrenders. That's what you get for playing Stunlock poorly. And the last review that we're going to be seeing today. Griffin Rider summon self immediately. Summon O-Lion, link the two off. Make Barricade Borg blocker. Use O-Lion's effect to summon the token. Link Barricade Borg and O-Lion off. For Auroradon. Auroradon summon its 3 babies. Auroradon tribute self and a baby. Summon another O-Lion. O-Lion and a baby. Make Dinglong. Dinglong add 9 pillars. Dinglong and a baby. Make Borreload Savage. Borreload Savage effect. Dinglong effect. Dinglong summon Chuen. Borreload equip itself with Auroradon. Set Imperm, set 9 pillars. Pass. Fire off the Maxi immediately. My opponent activates Trade In. Pitching a Giga Rays Gandora. Activates Pot of Desires, banishing 10. Activates Feather Duster. 9 pillars say no. I need my cards. That gets rid of Chuen. Opponent uses Allure of Darkness. Draw and banish Hextrude. Banishes a bunch to summon the Eater of Millions. Activates Golden Castle Stromberg. Activates Card Destruction. Swings at me, I use Imperm, negating its effect. It attempts to use its effect anyway, still negated. Takes 2,500. Pass back to me. Draw Fateful Adventure. Summon Bee Buster, activate Machina Redeployment, putting Union Driver on it. Send away Union Driver, put on Crush Wyvern. Crush Wyvern summon self, activate Fateful Adventure. Fateful Adventure, add Illegal Knight. Discard Illegal Knight because I'm not thinking at this time. Baron Boral to attack. Swing at his monster. He activates Golden Castle Stromberg to just pop my card. I fire off with Borreload Savage. This is my turn to not read opponent's card effects because I don't realize Golden Castle is not once per turn. I lose my Savage Dragon. Swing with Buster Drake. It gets popped anyway. Buster Drake being sent away will get me a Assault Core. Pass to the opponent. Golden Castle says banish 10. Uses Golden Castle to summon Hextrude. Fateful Adventure will add me Draco back because the monster was summoned. He drew his Feather Duster again. Goodbye, Fateful. Hextrude will use her effect to pop Crush Wyvern. Crush Wyvern will summon my Assault Core. Uses another Pot of Desires. Draws his last cards. Uses Bigfoot. Does not hit Bigfoot, so Bigfoot is summoned and then makes him draw a card. He doesn't have any cards to draw, though. You ran out of cards because your own cards. The moral of that duel is, read what your cards do. And that is going to be the end of this video. I'd like to thank you all for watching the replays. If you caught the stream, like Ara did, thanks for watching. Catch a replay, thanks for that too. I said thank you a lot at the end of this video. Deal with it. You're being thanked. Goodbye.